Hey, this is Dr. Timothy Gay, and I just wanted to talk to you about a book that I've read. And I read it quite a while ago, and I picked it up again. It's called Book Yourself Solid, and it's absolutely an awesome book. The book is by a guy by the name of Michael Port, and he is really good at figuring out effectiveness and reliability on how to get clients, whether it's marketing or whatever. I'm going to go through the table of contents a little bit with you because I think the book is not only a great book, but it is also a book that's going to give you some true insight as to what you need to do. He's got a part that starts out which is called the red velvet policy. And whether you know it or not, patients are coming into your office, they smell what your office smells like, they see your office from the road, they want that first interchange with the communication with the CA to be of value. And his deal is make it like you're going to a special place where there's a velvet rope. And that velvet rope policy goes for every type of system that you've got in your office. And I think it's an awesome just thing to think about. So if you write this down, write down the velvet rope policy. Some of the other things he's talking about is why people buy what you're selling. And I don't think it's about buying and selling. I think it's about educating, sharing, and having people understand that they have to make a decision. And that decision is pretty simple. But what really takes place in a lot of cases is people want to think about it because they, number one, can't afford it, number two, don't think it's important enough, or number three, feel that some of this stuff is a little bit of hype. And that's why you have to be very transparent with them. You have to show them x-rays, and they have to have a better understanding as to why they need the care. Another thing that he talks about too is developing your personal brand. You know, a lot of people have talked about systematic care and having an identity care or a personality practice. Quite honestly, you need both. And your personality is your brand of care and your brand that goes out into the public. If you don't have a good brand and your personality is such that you don't really care and it shows, believe me, those people understand that and they know it and they'll go out and talk about it. Make sure that your brand is on one side systematic and really identifies what your clinic's about, but your other brand is you and that personality and how it works. So when you're talking with patients, remember it's all about the relationship and building the relationship. The other thing that he talks about is how you talk about what you do. And this has to do with the definition of you as a chiropractor and the definition of what you do as a chiropractor. When you're out in the public talking to people, you have to have the confidence to let them know what you do, how you do it, why you do it, and where you do it. And that is part of the biggest problem that we have is we're not getting out into the community and doing this. We're not going outside of ourselves or outside of our practice enough. And that leads me into why you do speaking engagements on the outside in the community. It's really important for you to get your message out, make sure that everybody knows it, and make sure that everybody has an understanding of what true chiropractic is. Well, my rant today was about Book Yourself Solid. It's a great book. You can see that Michael Port is standing right vividly on the cover. So if you haven't seen the book, read the book, I would suggest getting it and making sure it's part of who you are, what you do, and building your practice. So take care. I'll see you around the block. Hope everything's going well for you in your life, and we'll catch you later.